Guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I wanted to talk about how we keep our family healthy, especially in the cold and flu season. There are a couple things here that I feel are very straightforward and kind of obvious, and some that I can't suggest strongly enough if you're not doing these things to start, because I feel like a lot of these things have made a huge difference. Now, thankfully, our kids are just really healthy. They don't get sick that often. It could just be because they're just really healthy kids, and also because of some of these measures that we take. Now, the first thing I feel like kind of starts with birth, and it's not something that necessarily every single person can do, but I have a feeling that this has helped my kids stay healthy in the long run. I breastfed both of them exclusively. We supplemented with formula a little bit with Caleb for probably about 6 weeks at one point. But he ended up weaning himself around, it's kind of a blur, but like 20, 21 months. I was about halfway through my pregnancy with Brayden. And so he went to almost 2 years, and Brayden is 4 years old and he is still nursing. And Caleb didn't get his first ear infection until he was a little more than 4. And Brayden got his first ear infection probably about 6 months ago. And so the fact that they didn't have any ear infections especially, probably has something to do with the fact that I breastfed them, because the statistics show that that's one thing that can reduce ear infections. Now, some kids just get them. Also, the kids are not in daycare, so they're not around all of those germs all day, every day. And so that's one thing. Sometimes I would love to for more than one reason, love to send them off, really, even if we have to get sick, but just to expose them to all of that. Now, they do go to church several times a week when they're around all those kids. They're busy with other kids. My in-laws take them to those McDonald's playgrounds all the time. And I would hope that they're building their immune system. But breastfeeding, if you can do it, sets your kid up for a really healthy future. And I'm gonna continue with some of the obvious things. Multivitamin. I kind of go back and forth on different ones. I'm basically 5, so I like gummies, and I'm currently working on these Up and Up adult multivitamin gummies. They taste good. I'm okay with the ingredients, so yeah, and I'll probably try something next. I've tried everything. Well, not everything, but I've tried a lot of brands, and this is just what I've got going now. The kids, I've been using this brand from Vitacost for a long time, and if you've never shopped on Vitacost, try it out, because they have really good sales on the Vitacost brand. And but these are some multivitamin gummies, and the little dinosaur gummies, and the kids love them. I feel like the main thing that has helped my health in the past a little over 2 years is the fact that I've been taking probiotics. And I was telling Mike the other day, I haven't been sick in over a year. Like, I haven't even had colds. And ever since I had my tongue tie revision done last fall, I haven't had any of that nasal congestion. I still have allergies and I still have headaches, but I told Mike, if I didn't have allergies or headaches, I would be good to go like all the time. I can't even believe how much healthier I've been through 2, almost 3 cold and flu seasons since I started taking these. And I personally take the Plexus ProBio 5, and I have been on this brand since August of 2015, and I take 2 a night, and the stuff is awesome. It's probably helped my digestion. I've actually never really had any digestive issues, but I'm a huge fan of these, and they're reasonably priced. They do not have to be refrigerated. And one thing that I really like, maybe this is dumb, but the thing that I really like is that they come automatically every month, so I don't have to go out and buy them or anything. We just have our debit card hooked to my account, and it comes out every month, and they send me these in the mail. Convenience will almost always win. For the boys, I'm currently using these Culturelle Kids Chewables probiotics. I know that they're probably not the best, but they like them, and these came on the recommendation of their doctor. I have also used Vitacost probiotics. They have a probiotic powder that I used to mix in their yogurt. It's a small little canister and it's $19.99. So only time I've ever bought it is when they have buy one, get one free. So again, I love Vitacost. Check them out if you've never been on there before. Like I said, they have amazing sales on their Vitacost brand things. And the boys, they didn't even know that that probiotic powder was in their yogurt. And yogurt is practically a food group around here. So yeah. Along the line of supplements, elderberry syrup. This is Planetary Herbals elderberry syrup, and this is just the brand that I have currently. I just ran out of my Sambucus spray. I used to spray that in the back of my throat, just 3 spritzes every night, and I need to go and get some more of that, but that is a super easy way to get elderberry syrup. This is pretty hardcore, like it's strong. I've had a terrible time trying to get the kids to take this, but I'll just fill up the dropper twice and just kind of drop it in my mouth. I have put it in the bottom of a small, like those little medicine cups, you know, that come on your medicines, the little plastic cups. And yeah, it works fine. It doesn't taste bad. It's just strong. And this is something you could totally make from scratch. I haven't done it yet. I'd like to, just haven't gotten around to it. But elderberries can definitely help with boosting your immune system. Another obvious answer, we do our best to wash our hands and do that before we eat. Whenever we come home from church or really any place where we've been around a lot of germy kids, wash those hands. And especially if it's in the evenings and like if they've been in Awana, take those clothes off ASAP and put them in the dirty clothes pile. That's like a huge thing for me. And along the lines of clothing, we take our shoes off at the door. And I've seen all sorts of studies about all of the germs that we bring in with us every single day, about how like there's more germs on the bottom of our shoes than there are on a toilet seat, you know, like stuff like that. That's just crazy. And the main reason why we started taking our shoes off before we come into the house, or before we make it into the carpet, let's just say that, is because we have almost all carpet in here, which I hate, but we did it just to preserve the life of our carpet. I mean, that's the main reason. And then I started learning more about all of the germs that come in on our shoes, so just kind of kept doing it. And we have this big ugly shelf next to our little bench where we put our shoes on and take them off in our entryway, and we stash our shoes there. And I don't like how it looks. I'm trying to find an alternative, but the fact is that our shoes don't make it into the house very often. Sometimes if I'm bringing in groceries, I mean, I'm not going to take off my shoes and put them on every time I'm, you know, going in and out the door. That just doesn't make sense. And so that's, you know, one time, or every now and then I will, you know, take some shoes upstairs to my closet and wear them downstairs. But you know, 90% of the time, there are no shoes on the carpet at all. Another obvious thing would be eating healthy. We do our best. We're not perfect. There is no perfect diet, so I don't really have to worry about that. But just doing our best to fill our body with good, healthy foods, and of course, staying hydrated by drinking plenty of water. And one thing that I feel has really, really helped me, but even more so the boys, we get a chiropractic adjustment every single month. I kind of always thought that chiropractors were kind of pseudo-medicine, pseudoscience, if you will. And once I learned more about it, I was definitely intrigued. And I saw the chiropractor the first time when Braden was just a few months old and I was still dealing with sciatica left over from pregnancy. And let me tell you, this guy took me from limping to walking like nothing had happened in probably the course of about 6 weeks. In the very beginning, I was going, I mean, I'm telling you, I was hobbling into his office the first time I visited. And that was in the spring of 2015. So we've been going about 2.5 years. And I love getting adjusted. I always feel like I'm more like loosey-goosey, if that makes sense, after I leave. And I feel like it helps me a ton, especially since with all my headache and neck and back and sciatica issues, helps me out so much. And probably about a year and a half ago or so, I don't remember, I started having him adjust the boys as well. And they love it. They think it's so fun. And plus the chiropractor's office has way better toys than we have at our house, apparently. But the boys and I go every single month, and I can't help but think maybe that's another reason why we've stayed so healthy. So I hope this was helpful for you today. If there's one of these things that has intrigued you, definitely think about incorporating this into your lifestyle. You can't change everything at once. I know there's probably other things that we could do that I could do to be healthier, but this is what works for us right now. Please be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like this. And of course, if you're new here, be sure to hit that red subscribe button if you'd like to see all the videos that I have coming your way soon. And of course, if there's something that I left out that you do to keep yourself healthy, you and your family healthy, leave it in the comment section. Leave a comment and let me know. And maybe other people will stumble on this video and see things that you have commented, and you can help other people. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.